The marsh is devastated. It's been manipulated by human interference, things like the cut going in, things like we drain our wetlands from everywhere else across the prairies, and that water hits the ditches faster, which are nutrient loaded, and they make it to our streams and to our rivers and eventually to our lake. And as we noticed it was deteriorating so rapidly, we collectively agreed together as a group that we needed to do something about that. The cut now is much wider than the width of the river, and that during spring melt, we force more than 50% of the Red River into the marsh, and these are all the factors that create this deterioration. Because our waters are nutrient rich, we're seeing these increases of algae blooms. That marsh is Mother Nature's way of filtering the water. It helps us and supports our fish population by having a place for the little fish, the little frylings to hide. It allows the birds a place to nest and feed. And with everything of the fauna and the flora, it brings all the wildlife in. Here we are with all these great gifts that the Creator or Mother Nature has given us, and it allows us to clean the lake. We got a muddy, shallow lake that used to be a marsh. What are we seeing? We're seeing Mother Nature fix this by herself. She's starting to go into areas where the water has always been too deep for vegetation. Those areas are now becoming not totally dry, but dry, or 6 or 8 inches of water on there. And that vegetation is start growing. And it's amazing. We've been out almost once a week documenting this. We take out drones, people are out there in their boats, and they're taking pictures. Mother Nature is fixing herself. She just needs a little bit of help here. Eventually we'll elevate the bottom of the marsh to what it once existed, and that was, this used to be a beautiful Hemi marsh. Hemi is half water, half vegetation, or half land. And there's no doubt in our mind that we will be able to store this gift back to what it once was. But it took how many years to destroy it? It's going to take many years to replenish it. We can only do so much a year under a controlled budget.